Hello everybody, welcome back to CNS Corvettes in beautiful sunny Sarasota, Florida. It's your Corvette buddy Lyle here to talk to you about more interesting, exciting, and hopefully helpful Corvette stuff. Today we are doing a news report on a bunch of interesting information that has come out from GM in just the last week or so regarding the C8. I'm going to be covering three different topics today, all of which are important information for Corvette owners and prospective Corvette buyers for the C8 Corvette. The first thing I want to talk about today is GM has quietly removed the 6-month mandatory no flip rule for most C8 Corvette models. You know, the old rule meant that if you sold your Z06 or your E-Ray within 6 months of buying it, you would lose your warranty and be banned from ordering other future high-demand GM cars. That is now gone for the Z06 and the E-Ray. So if you bought a Z06 or an E-Ray a month ago and you're like, I just don't want this, I want a ZR1 or whatever, you can sell it without any kind of penalty. Dealers were notified about this through an internal memo confirming this policy change, and this applies to all 2025 and newer Corvette years of Z06 and E-Ray. What this means to owners and buyers. Owners now have more freedom to keep or sell the car as they see fit, especially if they have an opportunity to buy the next step up. You know, a lot of guys who bought a Z06 are now eyeing the ZR1 or the ZR1X, and this would give them the freedom to offload one of these cars, if they've already got it, to pursue the more prestigious or powerful vehicle at this point. As a result of this, flippers can now buy and sell these Corvettes without penalty. Somebody who's got a lot of extra money and wants to invest in these cars in popular specs for resale, they don't have to worry about holding on to the car for any given period of time because they didn't want to incur a penalty. This could lead to lower resale prices since more cars will circulate sooner. This is good news if you're shopping for a used Z06 or a used E-Ray. More options, possibly better deals on the way for you. Not all models, however, are involved in this. The ZR1 and the ZR1X are not part of this. They still have very strict retention rules. You must hold those cars for 12 months before selling, and sell early and you lose the warranty and future ordering privileges. The EV hybrid battery warranty on the ZR1X still transfers even if you sell it early, which is an odd thing that they did, but okay. I'm guessing GM's probably testing the waters here, rewarding real owners while still protecting the halo models from exploitation. At least exploitation that they themselves don't do. What do you guys think? Is this a smart move or will it flood the market? Tell me in the comments below. In other C8 Corvette news, we've gotten additional details about what we all believe is the upcoming C8 Corvette Grand Sport. This is the latest information from leaks inside of GM, and some of them are probably leaks that they approve, but it's going to sit, the Grand Sport, like all the other Grand Sport models in the C6 and the C7, the Grand Sport is going to sit somewhere between the base Stingray and the Z06. So balanced, track capable, kind of mid-tier Corvette. They're expecting a introduction in 2026, realistically a release probably for the 2027 model year. Like all the other Grand Sports of the modern era, these cars will sport the wide-body design similar to the Z06 or the E-Ray, and it's going to be available as both a coupe and a convertible. Now, the cool part is the rumored engine option for this car is going to be the new Generation 6 GM V8. And right now, the idea is that it's most likely going to be a 6.6 liter power mill, producing power somewhere between that of the C8 Stingray and the Z06. I would place this, if I was a betting man, I'd place this power going to be somewhere between 575 and 595. Naturally aspirated, straight up, good power. It's going to have the same 8-speed dual clutch automatic. Handling and braking and balance are the performance features here. You're not going to have maximum horsepower. If you want maximum horsepower, you're still going to need the Z06 or the ZR1. Bigger brakes, wider tires, all the good upgrades that you would have seen on previous generations of the Grand Sport are also going to be featured here. A price target, according to insiders at GM, is somewhere mid-80s to mid-90s as a base price, slotting in neatly between a high-trim C8 Stingray and a low-trim Z06. The Grand Sport is rumored to feature mildly aggressive fixed aerodynamics, less extreme than the Z06, but still more prominent than what you would find on the base car. Rear-wheel drive only. We don't expect to see a hybrid version of the Grand Sport. They have not yet confirmed the final engine choice, horsepower pricing, and all this other stuff. It's all conjecture at this point, but I think it is 99% sure that we're going to have a Grand Sport in the C8 lineup somewhere between a year and a half from now. which could be really exciting. We know that in the past, Grand Sports outsold the base models pretty well in the C6 and C7 runs. And finally today, our third piece of C8 news is that GM, in honor of the United States' 250th birthday, is putting out what they call their Stars and Steel limited edition package for 2026 Chevy vehicles, one of which is the Corvette. This is inspired by a modernized American flag elements in the decal that run the full length of the car. It's part of a broader collection that includes certain trucks and the Colorado. Only 250 Corvettes are going to be offered with this package. No idea on price yet. You can have it in any of the Corvette models from the base Stingray all the way up to the ZR1X, available in coupe or convertible. It is available on 3LT or 3LZ trims only. Two main exterior color combos that are going to be offered are Arctic White with Santorini Blue interior or Black with Adrenaline Red interior. Some of the notable things that you see on this package, as I said earlier, the American flag-inspired full-length stripes, and those stripes are either going to be satin silver on white or satin black on black. There will be 250 special flag graphics on the doors and spoiler ends on equipped cars, and there will be red highlights like red brake calipers, red seat belts, red stitch floor mats, and red engine cover on select models. So this is going to have a numbered interior plaque. Again, this is going to be a very short run, 250 cars. It will also have special sill plates when you open the door. They will be there. And black or carbon wheel options depending on the model. Black exhaust tips and other model-specific accessories are also going to be included. Production is going to start early in 2026. Chevrolet hasn't announced pricing yet. First public showing was actually at the Army-Navy game this weekend up in Baltimore. So if you want to see, I'm sure Tony's put up some pictures. This looks like a pretty cool graphics package. It'll be interesting to see what kind of premium they attach to it. Well, that's it for C8 News today. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. If you have questions or comments for us, please put them in the comments section below, and we'll see you later again this week with some more cool stuff. Thanks for watching.